Playboi Carti is an American singer, rapper, and songwriter who's known for his mysterious public persona, gothic fashion, and experimental music. He gained popularity around 2017 and released several chart-topping hits such as Magnolia and Woke Up Like This, but how much do you know about Playboi Carti? Today we'll be discussing some of the facts about Playboi Carti that only real fans know. So do you consider yourself a hardcore fan of this artist? Let's find out, see if you already know about these facts. But before we reveal this curious information about our man, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to share this with your friends and fam. And also while you're at it, click that subscribe button as well to get more content. He got into music by joining his local church choir. For troublesome youth, did you ever stop to think that Carti got hooked to music thanks to his local church choir? Now you know. Before uploading his music to SoundCloud and amassing a huge following, he got deep into music by joining his church choir at a young age. Like other young boys at his age at the time, Carti admitted that he did it so he'd look cool in front of the girls. But eventually, he came to love music solely. "I was only in for the girls until the very end," he recalled in an interview with Office magazine. "Then I actually got into it and it inspired me. It's cool now." And in the same interview, he shared why he settled for his stage name, Playboi Carti, saying, "Also girls," explains itself. He originally went by the name Sir Cartier. Although most of his previous music has been deleted from the internet, Carti went by the name Sir Cartier back when he began making music. He released his first mixtape entitled Young Misfit under this name, which is a 9-track project that's very much different from his music today. He's known for his mumble rapping, but Carti's previous persona took more on a classic rap style persona, and on tracks like Steez and Zombies, he enunciated his words in a regular tone rather than using the muffled baby voice he popularized later in his career. He loves classic movies. Did you know our man Carti is actually a movie buff? That he is. He says he's a big fan of the 1918 American teen black comedy, The Lost Boys, and is most especially fond of classic films that were released back in the 1990s and 2000s. Aside from The Lost Boys, he also says that he's a big fan of the 2000 sci-fi fantasy Donnie Darko and the 1997 drama indie film entitled Gummo, which he also named as the inspiration for his music, which he told Office magazine that he watches every week. Donnie Darko tells the story of an awkward teenage named Donnie who befriends a figure in a bunny costume called Frank, who in return informs Donnie that the world will end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. Gummo, on the other hand, revolves around the lives of teen friends, Tumblr, and Solomon as they make their way through the ruins of a tiny, tornado-ravaged town in Ohio that is populated by the deformed, disturbed, and perverted. But you know which character he loves? Mickey Mouse. He used to work at H&M. Before he found fame in music, Carti used to live like the rest of us, hustling and making ends meet, and like others, he also worked in retail. While attending North Springs Charter High School in Sandy Springs, Carti worked in the clothing retail company H&M, but just for a short while. And he even stated that he used to bag groceries before he got the job. Also, fun fact, North Spring Charter High School is where fellow artists T.I. and Ciara graduated from, just an FYI. In a 2016 home video, he recalled this event saying, "I went from bagging groceries to working at this place called H&M. But look, in Atlanta, when it first popped off, I was the hottest guy at H&M. Because I was still in school." He let go of this job not long after he was starting to gain popularity, especially from female fans. He explained that after women approached him on the job telling him that they enjoyed his music, he knew it was time to leave. He used to play ball before getting into music. Aside from music, did you know that there was another thing that he was really into? Like many other kids, young Carti wanted to make it big as a professional basketball player and play in the NBA. In an interview with The Fader, Carti said, "I was young AI and didn't go to practice. That was the time I was really ducking school, and it was all hoop and no rap. I would smoke before practice, get on the court, and drop 30. But Carti gave up that dream after a disagreement with his coach, so he shifted his focus to music. He played the position of point guard and idolized Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, and Tracy McGrady. The first album he ever bought was Little Romeo's. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, Little Romeo was the bomb and looked up to by a lot of young kids, and Carti was one of those kids. He recalled that back when he was in first grade, the first ever CD that he bought was of Little Romeo's. It was definitely a CD. I was most definitely living in Riverdale. He recalled in an interview with Essence. The only thing I remember is Little Romeo used to always spell out his name in his raps. I always used to know how to spell his name. I was a big fan of Romeo and Bow Wow, the little kids back in the day. He doesn't dig face tattoos. Carti is known to have several tattoos permanently inked on his body. Face tattoos have become a popular trend among rappers of his generation, which would make you think that he's into it. But no, he actually doesn't dig them, and explained it further back in 2018 when he dropped The Big Boys Neighborhood. "I never need them," he explained. "I already have a birthmark. It's kind of big. It don't even make sense for me to get face tats, you know what I'm saying? I was never into them." He further added that he didn't want them on his face because girls don't like face tattoos, going on to say, People be telling me not to get tattoos. You know, I like females. We know Carti. We could tell from your name. And since we're at it, we'll share with you the tattoos he has on his body. On his chest, he has a butterfly tattooed on his left chest, which is a symbol of change and beauty. On the other side, he's got the letter A inside of a circle. The A inside of the circle is a symbol of anarchy. This is one of the symbols of the anarchists for their cause. Another one is a black flag, which is the reason Carti got it on his body. On his neck, he's got an upside down red cross with the word loser beneath it and another upside down tattoo of a bunny, and below it is a star. The right side of his neck contains a tattoo of the number 9 along with a few letters inked below the number, while the left side of his neck has the letter B on it. He's also got his favorite character, Mickey Mouse, etched on his body. This Mickey Mouse tattoo is located on the right side of his stomach along the word alone. In the middle of his stomach, he's got the words bad religion inked in all caps with a cross that has been crossed out below it. The left side of his stomach contains the letters HMC tattooed on it vertically, which refers to a song that he released along with Little Lucifer titled Woke Up Like This, HMC, I Think They Like Me. Carti also has a crescent moon tattoo along his star tattoo, and the lower portion of his stomach has the face of a goat inked on it. The goat is a tattoo of the Sabbatic goat or the satanic goat, also known as Baphomet. The moon tattoo is there for growth and attainment. The star represents the fight against the darkness as it lights up the night sky. He sure likes to show that he's an anarchist because on his left arm, he has another large tattoo of an A inside the head of a skull, and beneath it, just above his elbow, contains a design of a logo. And finally, let's not forget his hand tattoo, since he also has a Mickey Mouse inked at the back of his left hand, with words tattooed inside of each of Mickey's ears. Just above the mouse is a tattoo of the word Slayer on it. To the right of the face of Mickey is a small tattoo of a broken heart in red ink. The area above his thumb contains a tattoo of the Playboy Bunny. And with that, we're done with today's video about the facts about Playboi Carti only real fans know. So how did you fare in today's video? Can you consider yourself a hardcore fan of Carti? Thanks for watching today's video, and don't forget to hit that like button before you go. And make sure you already subscribe to our channel with a notification bell on so you get that first dibs on our fresh releases. We'll catch you next time. See ya!